What's up? Welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to do a follow-up video on the little modification I made to the TSG heatsink, which I'm sure you've all heard by now after I made the video and other people now. It works badass. So what I did on this test session last Sunday is I put a super hot tune-up in it. The other one was pretty good. I went 45 or 48. You have to look at the old video. So changed the throttle curve, got real aggressive with it, went to a linear. In case you guys want to try it, there's your numbers. Boom. 10 on acceleration, 90 on star power. It was pretty good and greasy out there. The guy sprayed it a couple of times and I just kept adapting to it. So 35 on boost, 30 on turbo, 25 on the motor. That's 90 total degrees. And I fed it in at 4.5. Usually I'm at 5.0. It's trying to make heat, like I said, guys. I'm getting after the tune-up, and boy, that tune-up didn't disappoint. All right, so now let's get back to the proof, the data. Let me download the log real quick for you. Now the last tune-up, I think went at 48 or whatever I did last week. It's on 85 degrees, so this is another 10 degrees, so more heat, bringing it in sooner. Here's a picture perfect run. Look at that. You couldn't have drawn it with an Etch-a-Sketch. So it started out the run at 95 degrees. 7.5 on the volts as it's dropping down. This is where all the heat is made, how you stick. And as you can see, she just left beautiful. 46% is your point. Look at the ramp. Each one of these lines is a 1/10 of a second. So started at 17.5, so in 5/10 I'm at 100% throttle. So it means I have 25 on the motor, 35 on the boost. That's 70 degrees in by 5/10. Then, like I said, another 30 degrees in by 4/10. So right there by there, it's all in. So goes through the traps at 117. It's not that clean, so I'm braking. 151. See where it got to. 167. So now I stop, I'm starting to drive it back. 167 on a 140 pass at like 90, 91, whatever that thing just said. Getting it, boy. Look at it cooling down. I'm driving it back, as you can see. Look at our control of 59 seconds when we started all this testing. So my theory on the ESC was some current through there is better than none. How much do I know? This is where I broke and pick it up. 136, gave it break, excuse me. 59 seconds. 0.5 has been what we've been doing. 133 degrees at 86 degrees. I don't know what the other guys' temperatures was testing, but we were at 86 degrees. It's gonna be 87 to 90 this weekend if we test, which I'm excited to do. So let me show you how I did it on the ESC real quick. I appreciate you guys taking your time. I tell you right now, I don't think I'll ever pop another one of these unless I miss the tune-up completely and just stick the shit out of it. Because if I make it down, I know it's cooling down all the way back. I almost forgot to show you the gun settings. So when I meant I shortened the front, that's how fast I was getting to 100. And what I did to do that was, those numbers were good. I cranked up on the EPA, 111. That's how I got to 100% by 5/10 roughly. Alright, let me get back and show you how I did the top of the ESC real quick. It's real simple. I think it's worth doing it. You guys should try it. It's up to you though. Heatsink works great on its own. Alright, just to show you what I did, how easy it was, as you've seen in the video earlier in the week. Those are the still shots of the finished product. You can pretty much see what's going on. I'll show you really quick how to do it on a new one. You're going to need Phillips screwdriver, 1/8 inch drill bit, 1/4 inch drill bit for facing, which is just making it look neat so the heatsink can stay flush, take care of all the burrs from the drilling. So you're just going to get in there and take this apart. The bottom of the case will just fall off. There is heat tape on the top. I want to say they're the frets. You guys don't know shit about RC. Like I said, I just figured some air current across these things would be better than none, considering how well the heatsink worked. When you take the top off, you got to be careful because there's heat tape above the frets. There's, looks like 6 to me on the top board, 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom. Trying to make this as fast as I can. So that just comes apart. And that's what she looks like inside. So then you gently, because it's the heat tape on top to help transfer weight, heat is a little sticky. So you just, and it pops, see that? You want to pull it out slow, not drop it, because you have a choice. If you save the heat tape, that's what's sticking right there. Which I got lucky on that one. See? There's the heat tape. You can either have a choice of cutting these strips and putting them back on top. Go really slow or else it'll tear. It's very fragile. There's the heat tape. So there's the top of the case. That's the button right here. It goes right on top of there, right back in the hole. This is the bottom. And the first thing I said to myself is, how could anyone else, how could you be mad at this little thing? If I pop it ever again, I didn't know what was in here. It's nothing. I don't know if you can see, I'm trying, guys. There's another layer of heat tape down here. And it looks like there's another row of 3 of, I think these are the frets. So what I did is I made a template. There you go. And you just want to put it in the side, the top. Mark those holes. You drill those out. Bolt the heat sink on top. Drill through those 2 holes. Use the drill bit like I showed you in the pictures to deface the bird holes. The top ones you really can't get in because of the fins. Do the same thing to these 2. After you pull this off, you're going to put one right here. And that's it. Last but not surely, if you don't use the heat tape, I use this. Did a little bit of styling, it looks real good. You just squirt a little bit. As you see the heat tape, how thick it is, will tell you. You just want to be able to, so when it closes, it covers each one of these. That way the heat can transfer. I'm assuming that's why, I'm not sure. That's why there's heat tape around these guys. But there's nothing really to it. Got Rockwell's on the way. I'm supposed to get it Monday. I'm really curious to see how that thing goes. I heard them guys talking on the live feed, and they got some like crazy cool times. 90 degrees on a pass. That's amazing. I can't wait to try that thing out. And then lastly, you just put it all back together, and like the picture showed you, you can go as far as you want. This one I just cleaned it up, didn't shine anything at all. As you see, when I do one, I do all the wires. I shorten, the ESC wires, all of them. I want it to look clean. Or you can go like this guy here, and I polish that like a diamond in a goat's ass. Light's not doing it justice, but she's shining. All right, guys, you have a great weekend. If you're going racing, good luck. We'll see you when you get back. We'll see you at the races soon. Lastly, guys, I thought this template really illustrates what my idea was. You know, the fan blows through the heatsink through those two holes. That's the reason why you take the tape out or cut it, to leave these two channels open. It's all sealed except for the back corner here. Right there. Whatever is going in there blows down between each one of the frets, and then out the back on both sides. That's all I wanted to show you. Again, if you're at the races, good luck this weekend, and we'll see you at the races soon.